Hey, Dana, Mike, 77 WABC.
Hey, buddy.
Hate to ask you this question, but it's part of my job. I'm not sure if you heard earlier in the week, Jake Paul, he was on the fan. He was throwing typical jabs at you. What do you say to Jake?
I mean, is this still something? Is this still a thing?
It is still. He was on the fan.
It isn't to me. I could care less. He's a pay-per-view turd.
Do you think there's any chance, are you open to giving him a chance to fight in the UFC?
I would never say never, but it's the last fucking thing on earth I'm thinking about.
Do you at all keep in contact with him? Like this,
oh, yeah, we talk all the time, yeah.
This is real.
He was on vacation with me when
Thank you.
Thank you. I could tell you guys are done with me now. If we're getting into fucking Jake Paul questions here. Yeah.
Oh, we could always go to Jake Paul questions. It's not that bad. Or even, I'll go there for you real quick. Do you know Hasim Rahman Jr. at all? I know you're a big boxing guy.
I know of him. I saw he just got knocked out by Tommy Morrison's son.
So I know this is going to be a question that you're going to get asked 100 times. What are your thoughts on that fight? Do you think Rahman ends the Jake Paul hype train?
Well, he just got knocked out. Why wouldn't you go after the guy who knocked him out?
That's a tougher fight.
That's not the business I'm in. I'm in a different business than that.
And then,
I'm in the tough fight business.
And then even, I have endless questions for you, Dana, but even like a Logan Paul question. I know you spoke to Logan a little bit when you were on the podcast, and you mentioned a little bit like you might be interested in possibly having him potentially do a UFC fight one day. Was there any more talks?
Well, I like Logan Paul, you know, but I would never say never that, oh, I would never do that, but we literally, I mean, every Tuesday I go into matchmaking, and we don't talk about that kind of stuff. That's craziness.
I wasn't going to ask about them, but because they've come up. Jake Paul, this fight, are you surprised that it's on Showtime, considering the pay-per-view buys probably aren't going to be like a massive sellout with this?
That sounds like something the Weasel would do. I mean, to be honest with you, when you think about it, you got Tyson Fury. He can't get out of the country over there. You know, whatever else is going on in boxing. What else do they have going on? What else do they have? I don't know. I don't know why they would do that again. But, yeah. It's just, I know you guys love to ask me this stupid shit. This is not what I do. And I'm at the point, like, you know, all the stuff's going back and forth. It's silly. It's just silly for me to even fucking talk about this. It's silly.